Ooh, dude. If I can hold monster on this guy, that would be GG, but I'm gonna try to confuse it first, I guess. Okay. I overcame its spell resistance, but it doesn't say if it rolled the save or not. No, saving throw succeeded. Ah. Oh, okay, the saving throw result was a 57. That makes a lot of sense when I think about it. Oh yeah, because there's Mind Blank, which is their +8 to mind controlling spells, I guess. So this said 33. It actually means it actually meant 37. That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
I will resist.
Okay, so I have to keep it in the shadow thing, then I have to try to dispel Mind Blank, I guess. That's our only chance for success. It has to be in the Mind Fog, and we have to try to dispel Mind Blank. I feel like games are shocking like crazy right now. Yeah, there goes Mark's turn.
Prepare yourself. That's one more of this. What happens? I can. That's a lot of meat shields. Mind Blank. Mind Blank. Desna, guide my hand.
Oh no. Please, you guys have to tank. Please, someone tank. Virgil. It has to be you, man. So I get, does that go around me or? Mind Blank. Oh! Mind Blank is gone.
Make your peace.
Okay, now I can maybe debilitate it. Wait, the Playful Darkness did nothing, but I don't know why it did nothing though. I don't know if it's like because the pattern hit it or whatever. I can't actually tell what effects are on it. So what, is it just confused for only 4 rounds? I can't even see if it's confused as the problem. I just gotta keep my guys at a distance and try to throw more spells at it. Okay, hold monster if this works, that would be crazy. No, don't go with spell resistance. Oh, I rolled a 2.
I will resist.
Okay. Bubonic plague. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I guess we're doing overwhelming presence. And then overcome spell resistance. Hold monster. It's immune! Of course it's immune. What here makes it immune though? I'm not doing any of these, right? I'm not doing slow, domination, prone, paralyzed, entangle, difficult terrain, so is it immobilize? Man. Man. What the hell was that? Did they get multiple attacks, or were they just already injured? Oh.
Don't hold back!
I need to cast Tracing on us before we run out. I don't know what the game is chugging so hard right now. I guess there's a lot of effects on the screen, but I feel like there's been more effects before, so... Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want to do.
Prepare yourself.
I mean, it's pointless at this point, right? Like...
Strike!
I think the game in general is struggling right now. Maybe I just need to reload it.
You require my unbiased opinion?
I'll take care of it.
Should we proceed?
My skills are
I don't know why they did this stuff where it's like
I'm gone.
the
am
tunnel
never
thing.
wrong.
Like you can click up here. Just I want to go right here. I want to stand in the middle of the corridor where I'm clicking my mouse. Thank you.
You require my counsel?
We should move.
This one's a pair, so I should summon more than a pair because I have to do that something. Okay, Bismuth, time to commit suicide. Hopefully.
Close ranks.
Just a regular, ordinary initiative tracker. Nothing to see there.
I will resist.
Urana.
Retreat is not an option.
Don't hold back!
Okay, did nothing? Question mark. Well, our Rachel, you might as well just try to shoot it.
Prepare yourself.
Worst case you miss, best case you annihilate it from a distance. I was hoping that the boss would like somehow drain its levels. That would be very, very convenient to me. Dude. I think I know what happened. I think it wanted to attack Bismuth because Bismuth aggroed it, but it couldn't walk past these guys. Didn't it just completely annihilate Bismuth? And what happened? Bismuth stood up again? I don't even know what just happened. I thought I just saw it annihilate Bismuth. Or was it? Oh no, I attacked the Nabelsus, I guess.
Huh?
My blank is gone. Come on, Bismuth. I think we're gonna keep spamming the spells on it, even with my blank gone. I wish I had some scrolls of this spell. I probably don't though. I think I'm gonna pick up more dispels maybe. We have scroll to spell magic greater target. Ooh, that's a good one. It's on a 6th level spell. Wait, does that mean I could have picked this up on Ember already? I should grab that on Ember for sure. Oh, I could learn it.
I refuse to cooperate. I see no reason to have this.
I guess I'll cast it this time around. I'll probably buy it from a vendor or something. Actually, I can even cast it on Ember. But I think that's a better chance to overcome its spell resistance and stuff. It requires a better dispel check.
Desna, guide my hand.
I may be Orangil, but I'm not Orangile. Now, do this really just in boss mode, huh? What is this on anyhow? I believe in her. Okay. Oh, she does have a better modifier than Ember does. Disability Greater, Displacement Magic Kind Greater, and Shield of Faith. Okay, that's pretty good. So what, it has Blur still, freedom of movement. Ooh. Dude, if I get rid of freedom of movement, is that what's making it immune? Or so probably, yeah, that probably is what is making it immune. Ooh. With the spell Shield, Blur, Echolocation, and Invisibility.
Make your peace.
Oh! I did a 62 hit now! Yo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I want this guy to chuckle and say, I'm in danger. There's so much shit up there. This spell. Ah! What? What? From Renshaw? From the guy standing here when I clicked on this guy up here? Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's what I wanted to do, so that actually makes a lot of sense. I'm glad I targeted my ally with that. I mean, clearly I was targeting right there. I may be fragile, but I'm not fragile. Basement now! Okay, let's do it again. Let's see if I can avoid dispelling a ritual right now. What is, like, it's like I can't target it. Oh, because it's an area of effect as well. That's bad then. Hello again. Shuffle it. Do shuffle it. Shuffle it. Shuffle it. Shuffle it. Shuffle it. Shuffle it. Oh, Logan. Oh. I don't see how I've considered. Oh, it's because it still has blur on them, huh? What's up, Lynn? Are we winning? No, absolutely not. I'm giga
will
losing.
resist.
I'm the biggest loser that has ever lived. How are you doing? That's what I want there. Well, hey, that's reality, unfortunately. No full break, but not really since I got work and some schoolwork. Working during the full break? What the hell? It only has a 28 modifier now, and they're all at 19 though, which is kind of crazy. Damn, almost did it.
Prepare yourself.
I'm gonna see my favorite band live this week. What's your favorite band again? I forgot their name. I remember that one song you linked me. I forgot what the band is called. Oh yeah, Enter Jakari, yeah. I remember the song, but I couldn't remember the band. It's been 10 years? Okay, Rich, we'll just chill, okay? Are they in Finland or? We're in 2020, but we all know what happened. Yeah, the Democrats happened. Ugh. How and why and where and when? I do just walked out of my mind fog. Is this to do the immune to sleep and hexes? If you're immune to prone, are you immune to all effects that make you prone, like sleeping? Oh, did I just say sleep on top there? The thing is, I really feel like I need to mindfog this dude, but if I mindfog now, I'm gonna mindfog my entire team, so how do I deal with that problem? He rolled a 20. I'm gonna do it. Overwhelming blood presence, I guess. No, actually, no. They might be immune to it, but whatever. There's like 3 albums. I have no idea what their set will be like. When I went to a chord concert, I only knew one of their songs. Oh man. Wait, throws failed? Oh, does this guy fuck now? Be helpless for the duration of the spell, and if it's helpless, can I coup the garage? Oh. Please.
Desna, guide my hand.
Please. I know there's songs that haven't been in Shooter 6 out there, but hopefully some of my favorites live, yeah. That is always a bit of like an interesting situation, right? If you, there's not a lot of bands that I love all the songs of. I feel like if I went to some like concert, I'd be like, oh, I like 3 of these songs, and then they play none of them.
Kneel before me.
Strike!
Oh, Kiryu, there's no shot you just rolled 16 once in a row. There's actually no chance that happened. Oh my god. Please tell me this guy's gonna be debilitated one more turn at least. Oh my god, we're doing it. We're actually killing this guy. Jesus Christ. And he just bugged out so I can't loot him. Thank the Lord. I'm just gonna assume that when I leave the area I'll get to loot that.
Sod is restless. I wonder why.
I miss the Spark era and Nothing Is True era, so I'll play some songs of those and not just the newest albums, because of my all-time favorite songs there is off the previous album, and Spark has some bangers too. I'm sure they mix it up a bit, right? But they probably play mostly songs from their new album.
Ready. It's time to act. My skills are absolute. I am never wrong.
I can't wait to read this entire fight
We do
because
it my way.
I can't loot his body. What a fight, huh? That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that fight for the last 3 hours.
We should move.
I gotta get my toilets and data for my thesis. Have fun, Lance. I have no idea where to start.
Follow if you dare.
I think we should start. Oh wait. Oh, that's just my rope. Never mind. Oh. When you're done studying, when's the studying end? Never?
I'll take care of it. I'm off.
Please, I mean, am I really not gonna get to loot the thing? Or will I get to loot it when I like properly leave the area, you guys think? What was that thing called again? Playful Darkness. There's no shot that guy has like a super powerful item on him, right? I should see your favorite band when you can go to Costco instead. Playful. You can do 2 important items. A book, a manual of quickness of action 2, which is supposed to do permanent dexterity. Okay, so it does have a unique item on it, and I have no idea if I'll be able to loot it. Presumably, when I leave this area, it will give me a check like, oh, you didn't loot this, but I don't know that's gonna happen.
What I must.
Right? Now what I do, does keep going, or do I reload that fight? First, the sound that lands a hit with a melee weapon, the target must pass the 40 save and bleed damage that equals the strength modifier for only 4 rounds. This bleed doesn't stack with up. And don't care. I do not care. Yeah, Madame Macabre. I'm supposed to turn in my TIS by the end of April if I want to graduate next spring. I only got 2 courses left. We don't have Costco in Finland. I've never been to Costco. I should add going to a foreign Costco to my bucket list since membership grants worldwide entry. Jesus Christ.
I'm gone.
I guess what I do is I save. I call this farting big time. Then I load. And I guess I load. I don't know which one. I don't remember which one of these is the one where we fought the dude, but it's probably one of these, right? End of April doesn't sound too bad though. That's a pretty long while away. I think I'm restarting my game too. I feel like there's clearly some like issues happening right now. I actually started writing it, yeah, but you have like 6 months. Oh boy. I'm gonna call this one. Surely I won't have to do this fight again, haha. No, this is the game because there's clearly a memory leak or something happening. So funnily enough, on the wiki entry, it actually literally says that my strategy is what you're supposed to do. It just says summon random monsters to keep it occupied. Dude. Man, this thread on the Wrath of the Righteous, or the Pathfinder Kingmaker subreddit about this fight is like the biggest copium crap I've ever seen. It's like people talking about how this fight isn't that hard because you can just do this and that, but it's like, dude, I can't pre-build for this fight. There's like, oh, just Just use abilities that do damage anyway. I had Destructive Shockwave on Sela. It's like, okay, I don't have Sela. I don't have Destructive Shockwave on Sela. Like, what am I supposed to do? Sela with last hand to tank for 2 extra rounds. Smite Evil, Holy Adventure, Thunderous Blows. Okay, I don't have any of that though. Which saves this actually? Will it be my furthest ahead or the one where I'm about to fight the guy? Pretty sure they fixed that thing anyway. Real solution is to be an Angel, Oracle, and Orbital Strike that thing, yeah. Well, Justice and Stormer Justice don't care, they just do tons of damage, yeah.
I'm gone.
It's a kind of bad example because you can just get that mythic feat on anyone. Yeah, but it's also like you have to, like, I think if you're gonna talk about how to defeat a encounter, we can't be like, we'll just build it this way, right? Because my build is already done. I can't build a different way. There's no way for me to respec right now, right? But let's be like, what is the solution with my current party, right?
I'll take care of it.
But it feels better when people are like, well, oh, you just build this way. It's like, dude, I can't build it that way.
We'll make things right.
We are way past building that way. That happened years ago.
You require my unbiased opinion?
That's 680 levels. Just for us to all get to a mythic level and go back, yeah, hell yeah. Last case then, 30 are rumble, the door from the opens, the way to Heart of the Faint is clear. I just hope I get that loot from that thing. That seems like good loot. Get your army generals here, pretty sure it picks a Storm of Justice on them. You're blinded by a sudden flash. It feels like a giant are hammering on your temples and a monstrous pain lashes your chest. Your wound has reopened at the worst possible moment and is gushing blood. You sense the malevolent proximity of the abyss. You can almost touch the threat emanating from it. Slowly, almost reluctantly, the wound closes, but the pain and your heightened awareness remain. The hole bears the trace of the huge Baelor's anger. Some demons are lying on the floor, literally ground into a bloody mess, while the rest are covering against the walls. The blood is not confined to the ground either, but is splashed across the face of the kneeling Minago. It's not clear if it came from the pentagram on the Lilthu's forehead, or from a slash of the Baelor's claws.
Let me into the rift, Tarazand! We're all going to die here! Trying to fight back. It's madness!
No one goes into the rift. You will fight, all of you, or else.
I won't let anyone flee to the abyss. You're all going to die here and now.
I told you, Tarazand. Now you're going to die, and they'll hang your horned skull on the walls of Dresden.
You and your little troop made a fool of me at the Battle of Dresden. Finally, I can make you pay. Finally.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
And before this guy's away, it's your fight on the other dude I just fought. Literally an easier enemy. Might still be a threat, but you're probably have to deal with this Marilith. Is he flying? He's probably flying as his immune to grease. I don't see flying right off the bat, at least. Death throws. I could mind fog them. Okay, let's see if I can actually hit this guy.
Don't hold back!
Nope. And I've already exhausted myself on the other enemy. Oh yeah, definitely meant to target Kyria with that.
I will resist.
I may be fragile, but I'm not fragile.
Retreat is not an option.
Have you searched this mic? Yeah, I have. I think I used it on the last dude. Are my buffs out too? Oh. Oh my god, did it actually work? No, he just saved? Ah.
Strike!
I can use this every turn? Or bring just those 5
Prepare
strength. Oh, GG. I didn't mean to pass. I just trying to speed up the turn. I don't really win, yeah, but he bugged on top of like a cliff. I didn't get to loot him, which means that like if I don't get the loot from him, I guess I have to redo that fight. But I think he has some good loot, according to Google. Is there a reason I can't cast this on Ulbrich? I guess it was a 4-round cast.
You should have run!
Desna, guide my hand.
I can't believe this Darasan dude is easier to kill than
Kneel before me.
and that goddamn darkness dude. This guy's not even that scary.
Yes.
Just a casual 9 strength he got back there. I should have done that from the beginning, huh?
This will hurt!
Come on, Kerry, hit one time, please, man.
Rifts are usually chaotic and unstable. That's why I've been plagued by one question. How could demons have created a stable, permanent passage from the abyss here in the World Wound? And as I stare into the flames of the rift itself, the answer still eludes me. What is the secret to this canker festering at the very heart of our world? How can we heal it?
My friends and comrades, the time has come for us to discuss something of the utmost importance. It is here, on the threshold of the abyss, that I must announce an important decision before you all. But first, we shall talk about you, Commander. About how well you have discharged the duties I entrusted to you.
Okay.
My righteous sister in faith, must these discussions take place now at such a moment? The enemy is watchful, and its forces are great. That is what we must turn our attention to, not scrutinizing our fellow Crusaders.
In the 100 years that this war has lasted, not a day has gone by when I haven't thought about how we can win it. That is precisely why we cannot delay the conversation any longer.
You have my full attention, my queen.
Your forbearance is most appreciated.
He always got me.
A commander's absolute priority is leading the Crusader armies, and I cannot help but notice that you have handled this part of your responsibilities well.
Thank you.
I cannot but notice your strange choice of companions. The good gods teach us to seek the light even in the darkest soul, and to believe in redemption. But it is one thing to believe in the good intentions of a murderous succubus, and, for example, send her to a temple of Desna to be cared for by experienced priests. But it is another matter entirely to take the demon with you to the front lines, where
She's
one
jealous.
well-timed stab in the back could put a tragic end to our entire Crusader cause. It is unthinkably reckless.
I did say we would have a love triangle. I mean, I get that she's jealous, but hey, listen, Galfred, that's just how it is. I fell in love with the succubus. Deal with it.
With all due respect, my lady.
Oh, Sela.
Rochelet has proven herself to be a faithful and reliable
She
comrade.
should be jealous.
She has fought bravely for us, and we both want to see the demons
She
defeated.
will never be her.
Is there any reason to reproach the commander for accepting her into our party?
You can find reasons aplenty in any Mendevian cemetery, Sela. Each one is full of the graves of those who were deceived by demons.
So it's for time like this where I'm like, is using a path here like the best option? Is it like default best, or is it a roll that's the best? I don't need any proof of her loyalty. I see light in Arishel's soul, and I know that she truly wants to change.
This would sound like mere bravado from anyone else, but you are closer to the
Autopaths,
light
yeah,
than
that's what I
most of
figured
my
too.
comrades. You might actually be able to see the light in others.
Consider path sheet whenever it's popular roll by. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because I'm always in my brain I always go, well, obviously the rolls will have better results because you have to make a roll for them, right?
Thank you. I can't believe you really said that.
I got you, Arishale.
I also wish to mention what you did with Iomede's banner, the Sword of Valor. This sacred relic handed to you to defend the city against the demons has become a reflection of you. I do not know how you managed to distort its features, but I cannot overlook it. I only pray that Iomede will forgive us all for this most improper treatment of her relic.
Or just it requires Angel Path succor there.
That is all I wish to say. And now, to summarize.
To summarize, she's happy that I took Dresden, but she hates my companions, and I also hate Iomede.
Well, apart from the matter of the succubus in your party, which we have just clarified, I find nothing unworthy in the manner in which you have fulfilled your responsibilities.
Yo, guys, secret ending!
Which is why it pains me all the more to announce that I am relieving you of your post. You are no longer the leader of the Fifth Crusade.
So I guess I'm doing Angel Mythic Path here again. My queen, you and I both believe in good and justice, so do what is good and just. Don't take away the title I have rightly earned. I don't know if this is like a conversation continuer, but throughout the Queen's entire speech, Darren is silent, but his silence is more expressive than an entire crowd yelling profanities.
This is why I always take payment up front. The customers become very shifty when everything is done.
I deeply respect the desire to bring discipline to the Crusades, but not all the accusations you leveled at the Commander are guided by that desire.
My righteous sister, you are entitled to make such a decision, but please reconsider whether this is the right one. He is not just the Crusade commander. He is our hope. Our only hope.
Our only hope is he? I see you do not value me or the other heroes of the Crusade very highly, my righteous brother and comrade. Forgive me. I overreacted. You are doubtlessly right, my brother. As are you. I shall let you retain the formal title of leader of the Crusade. It would be wrong to take it from you. But I shall still be taking over command of the
that's my
armies.
favorite minigame.
Hold your objections. There is a reason for this. Thanks to the book recovered from Aurelie Vorlish's laboratory, we know that the rift before us cannot be closed until the first and main rift is closed. The one that lies in the Threshold Fortress. So, for the safety of Dresden, I shall have to destroy all the exits out of the Midnight Fane and block everything here so that demons coming through this indestructible rift cannot descend upon Dresden again. This is a forced measure. I am doing it for the safety of the city. But this won't solve the problem. We must track the demon's path and settle this issue once and for all. And that means venturing into the abyss. No one but you, with your unique power, can handle this task. That is why I shall take over the command of the Crusader armies, and you will journey forth on this great mission.
Bro, until the problem of the Hindering Crystal is solved, we won't be able to win. I'm going to the abyss.
We will go to the abyss side by side, champion, and
Oh,
Dresden will
yeah.
greet us with jubilation on the day of our return.
Wish me luck as well. Until next we meet.
Please tell me I get to loot the dude when I leave this area. Just please, for the love of God. That was a cool moment. I like that. This is hit to create sparks to see styles weapons, not to move some from the grounds. Nice. That was a well done moment. Whenever someone dies within a 10-foot radius from the wearer plays ammo to an extra armor +3, the wearer gets a 50 hate spell for 2 rounds. It's renewed each time one dies after the wearer is off. In a weapon or armor type for 1 to 2. Okay, that doesn't seem very good. The hell? The frickin' heck? Okay, let's see when I click this if I get to loot the dude. Otherwise, I guess it's game over. Game over. I have to make a choice if I want to like keep going or if I want to go back for the loot. Oh. I assume this is stuff on the guy, right?
The commander has stepped through the rift, and now there is no going back. Onward, to solitude, to the unknown, to the abyss.
I don't know if I got the weapon. I don't know if I got the items though. Is the thing. I don't know if I actually got the items there. Oh, the inheritor! Champion, how extraordinary! I sense a surge in the power within you the moment you boldly stepped forth into the rift. I was there, pulling you into the abyss, but it was as though I suddenly found myself in the blessed expanse of the upper planes. The angel turns his head and surveys the bleak landscape that has been revealed to you. His movements are growing tense, and even the soft golden glow that usually emanates from him is fading. So that's where the rift leads, to the realm of the most cunning of all the demon lords. This location is familiar to me, but that fact brings me neither joy nor consolation. The abyss is horrid, nest of lies, cruelty and dishonor. How can such a place still exist? How has it not yet crumbled under the weight of its own innumerable vices? You feel how painfully far away from Apsu is, how unattainable its kingdom of honor and mercy. Ah, the abyss! Linear rubs her palms together. This is not a hospitable place, but just imagine how many experiments we can conduct here, how many marvelous demons we can study. Arsha's voice dropped to a whisper. The abyss. I swore I would never come back. Everything here dredges up old memories. Everything here just screams, this is your true home. My cursed and benighted home. Home is the place where you feel safe, the place that you love and feel comfortable in. Our party is your true home, and the abyss is just a place. A sad smile lifts the corners of the succubus's lips. You're right. This is just a place, a dark and evil place. But no more than that. I've already broken away from here once, and I can do it again. One day, the legions of the righteous will march through this plane and trample its residents into dust. Alas, we won't live long enough to witness that day, but we can bring it closer by completing our mission. What can you tell me about this place? These are the Midnight Isles. An old mix of pensiveness and profound aversion rings the angel's voice. This is the realm of Nocticula, the Lady of Shadow. Every corner of the abyss is repellent in its own way, but this is where one truly walks on corpses. The angel gestures at the land with his iron gauntlet. On the corpse of demon lords that were treacherously murdered, every monster slain by Nocticula becomes an island like the one we're standing on right now. This place is to be created specifically to befuddle the hearts and minds of the righteous. What I mean is that the demon lords are our enemies and their deaths should please us. But as I look at the black sky, I realize that sometimes the death of evil creates an even greater evil. Why would Nocticula kill the other demon lords? For power, of course. Every new murder that she commits extends her realm, and the greater her realm, the greater her power. The ambition of the Lady in Shadow are great, and she knows no mercy. So the archipelago has become much larger in the millennia of her rule here. What does Nocticula have to do with the invasion of Galarian? I do not know. Before the idol that we saw in the Midnight Fane, I had not seen any trace of her influence in the world wound, but it's no wonder. The Lady in Shadow values guile, subterfuge, and devious plots. I will not be surprised if it turns out that she has been secretly aiding Baphomet and Ascari since the first days of the invasion. What should I be wary of here? Beware every shadow. The angel answered the hesitation. This is the abyss, the plane of chaos and evil. It would be fair to compare our mission to that of spies sent deep into the enemy territory. We do not belong here, and everyone and everything that does not seek to kill us on sight will either kill us or slowly use us for unimaginable evil. It is a shame that we cannot hope for the protection of the Sword of Valor in this place, or of the one who used to wield it. You should have sensed it already, how different everything feels without the banner's holy protection. What's our plan? We need to find the source of the hindering crystals and destroy it forever, if possible. We know for certain that the crystals were transported to the world wound through the rift that we used to get here. What we must do right now is take a thorough look around. We need to understand what this place is and what they were doing with the crystals here. Whether they were creating them or mining them, or bring them here from elsewhere. I would also like to know who was in charge of the demons on this side of the rift. There still may be traces here, or even some documents or witnesses. What? Okay, so did I get the items I was supposed to get there? Because according to the... I don't think I did, because according to the Wikipedia page, the guy should have had... He should have had a book, Manual of Quickness, and Helmet of Weakness. Oh, we got that on the ground. I don't think I actually got the loot from him, and that seems like good loot. So what do I do now? Do I redo the fight or do I just live without it? Redo? As a personal decision. You can go back. But I can't go back because I can't loot him. The problem is that he's literally like stuck on a wall.
We do it my way.
That's probably why I didn't get his loot either, because like the game doesn't even realize that he still exists.
My skills are absolute. We should move. Follow if you dare.
Like, see, he's stuck up here.
It's time to act! I'm off! I'll take care of it. I am never wrong.
Hi! There, go there. Go there. There, go. Go. Go there.
I'm always ready. My skills are absolute. We should move. I'll take care of it. It's time to act.
Enemy stuck inside wall. Can you try to re-enter and leave from Act 4? Like... I don't think it will solve anything though. I mean, I'm not even sure if it has that item, because I mean, I should be getting all the loot, right? I don't see how I can re-enter from here.
I'm gone.
Or do I go back to the caves? Does that have I? So frustrating that like a really hard enemy to kill randomly gets stuck on a wall and seemingly isn't included in the loot when you leave the level.
Follow if you dare.
What an annoying bug. By the inheritor!
I'm off!
What is happening? Why are these guys so slow? How's that even possible? It's not here anymore. So does that mean I did get the loot then? Is that dude just lying on the Wikipedia page? I mean I got loot and this Ring of Evasion is part of it. It says you can find 2 important items. A book of manual quickness. What about book?
I do what I must.
It says you can find it. Did I like miss loot something? Did I like fail a perception check or something?
I'm gone.
Manual quickness of action +2. Mid. Manual quickness action +2. Oh wait, maybe I looted it. I just didn't see it. Oh, I did. Alright. Well, the way that was described, it seemed like it would drop from him, right? So I didn't get the loot there. At least we didn't have to redo that entire thing, I guess. Who do I give dexterity to? Just Aura Shell, probably? Aura, we could give it to Ulbrich too, I guess. Or, Regil. I want to give it to Aura Shell. Let's give it to our favorite succubus. Just a casual +9. At what point do I just get more AC from taking the armor off? Actually, she's probably mage armor territory now, right? 28.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Yes.
28. Oh, she has the same AC with or without the armor. Exactly. Okay, so we got some new stuff, but it's mostly stuff that I don't know if I'm that interested in. So, Mage Armor right now gives a +4. This would technically be 1 more AC to me, right? No. Oh, because this give a bonus to AC, but for someone like Ulbrich, but he can't wear that because he's wearing Giga Bracers. We got another Swarmbane clasp. We got Ring of Evasion. I feel like I have really good rings on all my characters, though. Oh, we can, I guess here. Regarding our mission, what if I tried to use my power to open those old portals? Alas, that is unlikely to work. These portals are unlike the seal in Dresden. They cannot simply be swept away. If you use that method, you will either destroy them for good or open the path but not to take the place where the portal initially led, and where our quarry fled. That's all I learned so far. Okay. Let's go loot before we do anything else, huh? I know there's some loot in this cave right here. I think I'll grab a drink, a celebratory drink. So we finally made it to Act 4. What a time to be alive.
We do it my way.
I feel like it's weird when they have those optional encounters that are harder than the actual encounters, though. Though it seems incredible, the deformed succubus's body still contains a flicker of life. As you approach, she opens her eyes. Her lips, crusted with blood, release a groan. You, Baphomet's spawn, run through your portal. You run to Hapsmira. You think you're strong, but Our Lady in Shadow is stronger. She will get her revenge anyway. Heal the succubus? Okay. You may be a demon, but I still can't stand aside and watch you suffer. Only the healing powers have no visible effect. She just moans slightly, shakes her head and stares at you with her dull green eyes. She is in great pain. Why should the world have so much pain? Her eyes fill with tears. Pain is part of an organism's typical set of reactions to the environment. Through the medium of pain, the body sends a signal indicating danger and prompting the person to react correspondingly. So pain is useful? Emperor considers for a while. I guess you're right. Without pain, without sadness and grief, we would have never been able to tell what is good and what is bad. And I would like if there was at least a little bit less of it. Who did this to you? Hapsmira. The succubus groans with hatred through her lips, half sealed with clotting blood. I've been following them, wanted to warn Our Lady curses on Baphomet and his spawn. What are Baphomet's spawn doing here? Crystals. They've been mining crystals. They said it's to attack the Crusaders, but I believe they want to attack the realm of Our Lady in Shadow. Our enemies fight each other in the abyss instead of attacking Golarion with their joined forces. That was to be expected, but it is still nice to hear. We also maimed you. Where did they go? Through the portal. The succubus's green eyes brighten. Are you chasing them? Find them. I'll get my revenge even after I die. I will also last of her strength, and succubus drops her head onto her chest. Then she adds in a wheezing voice, My key. I've got it hidden in the lesser shaft, not the one with the bones, and another one in the bigger shaft among the old tools. Find them. Follow their trail through the portal. Okay, so key in the lesser shaft and the bigger shaft. Ooh. Light piece of clouded crystal with traces of purple dust on it. The mine shaft is set to incredible depth, and there are depleted veins and empty ducts as far as I can see.
Follow if you dare.
There should be a second key somewhere, right? Oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I just wanted to check this cave out. I didn't know it would be a big deal. We'll level up in a second. Oh, down here, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll be quickly, I'll be drink. I'll be back in a second. Shut up. like that moment with Galfrey, that was cool. It's always cool in games like this when they actually have your companions incorporated. Well, I guess only a few companions actually said anything. But it felt a bit like, Olbrig. I was forgotten during all of that. Improved Angelic Halo. Mythic ability. Summon Movic Divas. Maybe I should get abundant casting. What's the other thing like new hair? Doo-doo-doo. Protect a mythic hair, which means you must kill Derisand. Yep. Very true. Should find a boss of wrath at the level up screen. What's up, compelled to burn? Did you change your name? Thank you, Saturn. What do you do this up to? Yes. Okay, nice. Well, I'm glad we moved on from dying. That's good. Did you meet a playful sort of opponent in a playful? I don't think so. Oh wait, was the playful darkness? Yeah. And unknown to lift them. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, first try. Yeah. Didn't take me 2 hours for sure. Yeah, I didn't fight that boss for 2 hours and only won because I spammed the spell magic with mind fog and then eventually managed to overwhelming presence. I definitely didn't die 600 times. That fight. That would be crazy, right? Couldn't be me. Am I finally picking am I finally picking Last Stand? Is it finally time to Last Stand? And that fight is like, that's like an actual bullshit fight. That's just that's an actual straight up bullshit fight. I don't see anything else that's like really that impressive right now. I came back way later and dropped a 9th level Lich spell on it, fucking deserved. I mean, I didn't know I could return later, I probably would have thought about it, but it's just like... It's one of those fights where it's just... What are you supposed to do there? Except for exactly what I did. Either you come there's 3 options for that fight, right? either you come pre-prepared with an insanely broken build that just like annihilates it straight off the bat. Is there 3 options? Well, yeah, I do come prepared for a specific fight. 2, you're already doing some sort of or power build and just kill it. Or 3, you YOLO throw random ass spells at it until you finally succeed, and you just kill it. Right? There's no in between there. All balls and player inspiring abilities increase by 1+1 for every 3 levels. For defeat, inspiring abilities and full abilities. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just go for... I already have inspired later on Red Giles, so... I guess I'll just pick last stand. That way, if I ever am in a position again where someone's gonna insta-give me, I at least don't get insta-gived. I'm at the point where I can see the scar, and I'm assuming I can go fight him, so I'm about done unless there's a 6th act. I was active in enemy attacks for the first time in a round with the first intro. I told him it's not on Christian. There's first. Oh. I've done this already a very long game. I'm at 180 hours after the stream probably. Ooh, okay, I like that. I like piercing rays. You get and negative resistance equal to 3 per the Angel's mythic rank, as well as a bonus to force, unholy, holy, and divine resistance equal to the Angel's. Oh, okay, I gotcha. This is cool. This is kind of like how some uses, I guess. It's kind of interesting. I feel like piercing lifer is pretty good though. Or piercing race. All enemies inflicted with the aura suffers a penalty to spell resistance equal to 1 plus the half the Angel's mythic rank, as well as the penalty on all saving throws equal to the half the spell. I feel like that's what's gonna help me win the most out of these, probably. Like, a lot of this stuff is all in a game like Wrath of the Righteous. There's really just 2 fights, but maybe like 3 fights. There are fights that are giga easy and fights that are giga hard, and then you maybe have some fights that are like in between there. But ultimately, there's like a tipping point, right? Where it's like where it goes from like being whatever to impossible, right? There's like a threshold somewhere over here where it's like it goes from being like, oh, I can fight this dude, whatever, like there's no way to lose this, to I will literally just instantly die right now. And then the only thing that you can do against I will instantly die now fights is some bullshit, like being able to defeat their spell resistance to cast some bullshit spell on them, right? Otherwise, it's like it would only be great against swarms. I mean, it's okay. I don't hate it, but it's just one of those like. I think if you look at how like damage works in this game, it's like I think there's some. I don't know if I feel I hate to call it a misconception, but it's like a lot of people appreciate doing AoE damage because it looks really nice, right? And it feels really good. And I'm the same. I love doing 500 AoE damage. But generally speaking, the AoE damage is useless because you're not really killing anyone or killing anything. So like, doing 2d6 plus mythic rank damage sounds really cool. Like, oh shit, I just did 50 damage with my thing on all these enemies. But it's just like, okay, nothing died though. They're still using their actions. They're still killing things. Like, nothing is actually dead right now. Like if you're playing a tabletop game and your options were to do half the health damage on every enemy or to kill an enemy, it's almost always better to kill an enemy, I think. That's how I feel, at least. Maybe controversial. Ooh, I finally got that with the wolf trip. Oh, new spells. Yes, our support damage here, martials are the ones actually killing opponents. Yeah, but even then, like, even doing AoE as a support, you're probably better off doing something debilitating, right? Let's go for obvious choice, AoE killing all enemies. Yeah, but you're only AoE killing all enemies if you're doing some Giga broken build like the one you did, or if the enemies are no challenge anyway. Do we just go for Die Hard again here, I guess? Ma 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 ma. The bigger they are. Actually, let's go for this. Let's go for Unrelenting Assault. Only thing broken about Ancient Oracle is how easy it is to stumble to it without having any clue. Well, I mean, to stumble, you have to pick Ancient and Oracle, right? Do you not already get this? A Hell Knight's attacks are treated as good online for the purpose of combat damage reduction. Do I not already get that as for being a Hell Knight? Am I crazy? It wouldn't be here if you did, right? You can use abilities of your domain as a swift action. I don't even know what my domain abilities are. That sounds really good if it's my buffs and stuff. Some good Divine Caster and pick Angel, that's stumbling into it. Yeah, true. I can drop 290 damage, death spells at least 42, but it doesn't even kill the ads. Useful, but compared to my Pouncing Graveguard, less effectual. All of those ads still get to act, yeah. And that's the thing, right? As long as I can act, they're still As long as they can act, they can still commit heinous crimes to your allies, your party. I guess I don't know if this is good or not. I feel like I'll give everyone that with Kiryu anyway, so I'm probably not gonna pick that. Maybe I'll just pick I already have Unrelenting Assault. I have Inspirational Leader. Logan. Orcas is very good in first edition. Anything running on charisma and casting spontaneous because so many items. Oh, sorry. Oh, unnskyld. Oh, unnskyld. Oh, unnskyld. Hva er skjønt mot deg? Hva er skjømming? Er jeg skjømmingen? Er jeg skjømmingen? Er jeg skjømmingen? Jeg er flink gutt. I accidentally kicked him when I was trying to lift my foot. What are my domain abilities here?
Decide already.
Is this my domain ability? Because I wouldn't be able to cast this as a swift action. And this thing too, are these domain abilities? I guess I'll save, grab it and see if it's these two, because I don't hate that. So actually, probably not the best way to spend my mythic ability though. Maybe I'll just go for Die Hard here too. I'll Die Hard Last Stand. Which I mind because Christmas was kind of a joke in D&D 3.5, which was the predecessor. And Pathfinder sure had some weird hard-on for charisma. We'll create the decades worth of support materials into that. Yeah, for sure. Especially when there's a lot of like third-party materials that some people consider first-party as well, right? Aura Shale. But I think, I mean, a lot of these systems, the longer they go, we talked about this before, but they end up in that, like, they introduce abilities, and then those abilities become, like, way more powerful than they're supposed to, right? Like pounce. They're like, oh, I'm gonna have a tiger, and it's gonna be able to do a pounce. It's gonna be a cool ability, you know? Like, it can actually charge. It can, like, run up and then do a full attack. You're like, oh, that's cool. It's like, oh, let's make a new barbarian subclass. It's like, wait, what if you made it, like, the tiger barbarian, and then they can also charge and pounce? They're like, oh, yeah, that would be cool. And like, before you know it, every character can pounce, you know? I don't hate ranging shots. I don't hate distracting shots either, actually. Distracting shots might be really nice. Then I'm gonna go for distracting shots. I feel like that could be useful, especially if I'm fishing for a hit. And then I get one hit on Aura Shell, then suddenly an enemy goes from having... I mean, I guess we're only mythic rank 5, so... rounding down it would be 2 less AC, but that's still something. It was centered on charisma though. Every splatbook seemed to add in some weird way to cheat charisma into everything. No third-party thing I used was the Dreamscarred Press Psionic rules, but then Paizo added their own Psionic in the Occult Adventures book. Maybe they wanted to convince people that Pathfinder was indeed a role-playing game where you can do the other things than just fighting people. Like, we better make sure people can get a charisma. This is interesting too. I think I'll grab this distracting shots though. We're just picking greater abundant casting here, probably. And here, I think we're either doing greater... I think I'm doing greater enduring spells before I do greater abundant casting, probably. Because then all my spells become 24-hour spells, which is really nice. So having more 7th, 8th, and 9th level spells very nice too. I think I'll go greater abundant casting actually. They also did that with intelligence towards the end of the generation. Investigators Empiricist was one of the most egregious examples. Cool. A mint of enormous bones that likely came from giants. Here and there, rusty slave collars glint in the dust. These half-rotten remains of a giant are missing an arm. This one was probably mutilated while still alive. Deep growth seemingly left by a giant hand. Ferocity scratching at the stone. I literally can't imagine being mutilated. Like that could not be me. Suture? You hear some muttering coming from the pile of bones. Gone, they are all gone and left me with nothing. I've been searching and searching, but there's not even a trace. A large giant skull shakes and an old acquaintance of yours, a dredged called the Suture, climbs out from under it, grumbling and groaning. He notes you, he blinks, and then he says in a tone of extreme melancholy, "Oh, it's you. What are you doing here, Suture? Can't you see for yourself? I've been browsing decorations for my newest luxurious palace with a view of Ishari's best beaches." The wretch mumbles, then, without missing a beat, he says wistfully, "I was on my way to see Mistress Aurelu, but I can't teleport when I'm like this. Every lousy Brimorak can do it, but I can't. All I could do was reach the Midnight Fane and slip into the rift, but now I can't go no further, so I've been searching for portal keys. Portal keys. You've seen those big things up there on the surface? They were kept closed most of the time, so the saves wouldn't run away. But they can be opened with special keys. If I was lucky enough to find such a key, I would have left this nasty place in a heartbeat, and then, who knows, maybe I could have found Mistress Aurelu. Is Aurelu here, around here somewhere?" "You're a funny lad, are you? You are?" the demon grunts. "My mistress, she's like the wind. One moment she's here, and the next she's gone. But she loves coming to Alish, to the Abyss. I would have found her by now if I could get out of here." "What is this place?" "It is a little burrow dug by Baphomet's rats in the mansion of the illustrious Lady Nocticula." The Suture grimaces. "A former burrow, that is. Once I visited this place with my Mistress Aurelu on business, and this place was a bust with life. The slaves were working, the slave drivers were tormenting them, and Hapsmira was choking the life out of both. You know, Hapsmira, do you? Nasty horned-headed Nephilim, and Baphomet's daughter to boot. Now there's no one here. As soon as I saw you, I knew right away why they all fled." "Where did all these bones come from?" "They belong to the giant who used to work in these mines. You don't think Baphomet's minions dug the rocks with their own hands, do you? This mine was depleted first, so they converted it into a dump. Every time a enslaved giant died, they dumped their carcass here. I'm here to find the source of The hindering crystals. You know anything about that? Well, you've just found one. Good for you. The suture sweeps his arms in a wide circle. This is the mine where they used to dig the crystals, but it was long ago. They depleted it and they left. So the crystals can simply be mined like any regular mineral? Simple enough, but not that simply, the suture grunts. They can be mined, alright, but the crystals are very rare and extremely expensive, and that's all I know. Are there other mines like this one? There are several more on this island, as far as I can see, and they all must have been depleted too. Baphomet's gang wouldn't have left this place if they had even a slim chance of finding more crystals. As for there being more mines elsewhere, I don't know. How long have the demons known the secrets of the crystals? What is the secret you're talking about? Those crystals can be used in many ways. If you're talking about magic powers that can be extracted from a crystal and poured into a demon, no one could ever do it before my mistress. Even now, only a select few know how to do it. My mistress? I mean, Lord Baphomet and Discari are no fools to share that kind of knowledge with the entire abyss. Ah, Kiru casting protection from evil. I have to go. You know what? You better look around real closely. Perhaps you'll find a key, a portal key. It looks like a faded piece of glass, but it's filled with power. It'll shine purple. I'll look around too. Search some more.
I am never wrong.
There we go. Second key. Hide skin from magical creature as it retains some. Oh, we need this for to make some stuff. I'm pretty sure. The wearer of his boots adds a rank in athletic skill as a bonus to the damage roll on a successful charge attack. What the hell? The frick? I don't think I'd like to charge with any of these guys, except for Ulbrich, and Ulbrich has better boots, so GG.
I do what I must.
I miss those. I don't think they're super good. You're talking about like on like my best characters for it. Oh, can I see how many points I put into this? Like, and I talk about like once per level or something, so like 10. Bonus damage on one hit. I guess it would be on the full attack. So if you have pounds, then it's pretty good. £200, yeah. It could be doing a lot of damage.
Follow if you dare.
By the Inheritor! I used to believe that the hindering crystals were mined right here in the mines. The angel flexes his wings. So the source of our troubles. These powerful crystals can be mined from the soil of the abyss, as if they were just ordinary minerals. I was convinced that the secret of their origin must be more complicated and nefarious, but this new knowledge terrifies me. There are half a dozen mines in the vicinity, and those mines are huge. The largest was abandoned just recently, it seems. How many crystals did the demons manage to mine? How many monsters with mythic powers did they manage to create? We must find out. I know the name of the person who was in charge of the mines. Absmira. Absmira herself? Anger rings in the hand of the Inheritor's voice. I know her. She's an old dangerous adversary, a Nephilim, a spawn of Baphomet himself. Yes, now I see it. The path we have stepped onto is dangerous, but it's the right one. The demons you have encountered before, even Therasan, were just officers in the Abyssal Army, Perhaps Mira is the true princess of this spawn of chaos and evil. I'm not surprised that she is behind the secret of these cursed crystals, and I dread to think what she is capable of doing with them. The dying succubus told me about the conflict between Nocticulas and Baphomet's servants. I am not at all surprised. The alliance between the demon lords are usually fragile, and they break like a spider's web in the wind. However, the discord between our enemies can work to our advantage, no matter how repellent it is for me to even countenance. You must learn more about what's going on. In Harry, bro, he probably gives great hugs. I feel like, I mean, based on current proportions, I feel like he could be a little spoon, you know? I've got a key to the portal that the demons who mine the crystals apparently used to leave this place. Let me take a look at it. Interesting times of that piece of clouded crystal. I think I know how this key works. As soon as you finish exploring the mines, I shall open the portal. Is this a portal too, or is this a different portal? How does this work? The stones of each arc emit a revolting high-pitched shriek. In response to these vibrations, the particles of ash and grit under your feet float upward. They gather together and violently twist themselves into a whirlwind, at the heart of which an ember of magic flame ignites. The fire becomes brighter until you see a strange city inside the flames, featuring aerial spires, staircases that lead into the void, and streets entangled in a way that contradict any logic or common sense. You see buildings that seem to be caught in the endless loop of crumbling and rebirth, from ruined island that float in the ether and alleyways that disappear and reappear again in a different location a few months later. The city is reminiscent of Grimacing Clown, one that makes mocking faces and exchanges its expression every second. Here and there you see other glints of light flash onto the city street. After you look closer, you realize that the light radiates from other arches similar to the one before you. The gold coin with Baphomet's mark, which you found in Derison's body, reacts to the revolting sound by vibrating. The coin appears to be an enchanted item that resonates magically with the art, possibly serving as a tool of sort. Check out what you're saying. You notice that the entire city appears to be littered with an intricate network of portals, which the arches serving as artifacts allow you to access the alien network. Interacting with the arches seems to require formulating the clear request in your mind, at which point the magic will transfer you to another portal along the network. I don't understand why you can't move the other arches. It's quite obvious that this strange construct was not designed for mundane use, only transporting users to specific arches that they are allowed to visit. It's like some kind of system of magical marks is used, quite possibly shaped into tangible objects. To provide access to various arches, before you get one such token, all the destination's points will be close to you. The stone are cut in quite a rough manner, which the magic symbol appears to be drawn without too much diligence. It's quite unlikely that the architects of such an intricate network would have demonstrated such a lack of finesse. By all appearances, this arch is handmade, somehow connected to the web of portals, and illicitly used for personal gain. Judging by its surreal architecture, its chaotic combination of houses right in the middle of the street, and by the large number of islands that hover in the air or float in random directions, you see a sort of demonic city. Watch the whirlwind. The magic engulfs your body, drips down your skin, and makes you feel slightly tingly. Vibrations come wilder, reverberating within your body with a nauseating echo. You feel like a boulder set in the cup of a catapult. Right? I'm not sure, like... He can open a portal for me, but there's already a portal open. Er det operasjon, jenta? Ah. Er det operasjon, jenta? Ah, det operert deg. Look everyone, it's the hospital gown girl. Ah. Har du operert deg, vel da? Ah. got that. Bella wearing a shock vest. Bzzzt. Okay, so this leaves the area, but what? I'm so confused what I'm supposed to do here.
I do what I must.
I guess I'll go through and then can I come back? Oh. Interesting. Didn't I say there would be like a second travel map?
I'm gone.
The short color wasn't enough for me. Another thing I wanted to know about this place is how to open the portal and press on. Let's begin the pursuit at once. Ow. How to brush the portal, the ancient phrases. What heavens above, just look at that. I see the pattern of the sky-piercing spires and steep domes set against the midnight sky. This is Alushinria, the damned city of Nocticula. That's where our enemies were heading. You think you're quick, eh? Well, I'm quicker. The Angel's Blade is just a moment too late to touch the skin of the demon who rushes into the portal. That cunning creature has stolen our key! The portal is inactive again. I swear even the lowest of the Abyss creatures are disgusting and despicable. I've got a second key. The demon's plot cannot stop us, but we still haven't had much success encountering them. That is why we must make the haste and move